To me, People Lab is an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem of research, of learning, and of personal and professional development.
People Lab's a tool for growing, working, moving, becoming what you want to become, what you think you need to become to accomplish your goals.
People Lab exists to help people reach their potential. We think of it as an assessment center. When you come to People Lab, we want you to hold a mirror up to yourself, learn about what we measure, why it matters, and then do something about it. We've positioned our technology to grow with us and adding instruments and users and data to continually inform our development.
One of the most exciting things to me about People Lab is that it's located at the Wharton School. This is a school with a rich history of evidence-based decision-making, of empirical analysis, and now we're creating a layer of data about our students that we can track over time and understand how it changes. At the McNulty Leadership Program, the way that we're approaching leadership development is first to introduce students to a broad set of competencies. We can start with measurement in People Lab. We place students into stretch experiences where they need to engage with these skills, whether it's emotional intelligence or grit or coachability. We've worked with thousands of students at this point, and what's so exciting is that each of those relationships is ongoing.
We also have a richer relationship with our participants than just someone who takes an assessment. They often are students in our institution. That means we're seeing them in many different environments. It means we can learn a lot more about how our assessments relate to their whole lives. It really is unique, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface.
As we expand People Lab, one of the audiences I'm most excited about is working with all of our student athletes here at the University of Pennsylvania. And what we want to demonstrate is that the behaviors that we're assessing within People Lab, things like emotional intelligence and grit and coachability, ultimately will bring both of those together and make our students more effective within whatever career path they choose.
One of the reasons I'm excited about People Lab is the impact we've seen these assessments have with our participants. I've been using assessments that we have in People Lab for over 10 years. I've seen it in action. I've seen the difference. I've received the notes from people afterwards. It leaves me with a lot of excitement about what comes next.
When I think ahead for People Lab, we'll continue to collaborate with the world-class faculty at Penn and Wharton to develop unique, tailor-made assessments that help our students understand where they are now and become who they want to be.
We're moving towards interconnectedness of our instruments with other Wharton offerings, as well as personalized learning that tailors content based on your results, your goals, and your context.
When we talk about the future of People Lab, we're usually focusing on one of two things. Either it's the assessments, where we want to take advantage of changes in technology and new analytics to be able to get at character and behavior and personality in new and more insightful ways. It really has evolved in recent years, and we want our assessments to evolve with those capabilities. It's one thing to give them a report. It's another for them to incorporate that into their lives and move in the direction that they want to move.
We've made a lot of investment at People Lab at this point. We've got a platform, we've got a base set of assessments. Now it's about exploration and growth. We need to bring in additional assessments. We need to attract new audiences. And finally, we need to partner with external organizations so we understand how these character traits and how these leadership development behaviors ultimately impact professional performance.
We love chances to work with organizations. It improves our research, it improves our measures. Ultimately, that's going to allow us to help our participants improve themselves. First 5 years, we've put in the foundation. It's been work, but we finally got it exactly where we want it, and we're super excited about what comes next. It's the perfect moment to come join us, do some work with us, learn, help us learn.